I mean, people asked for it before, and then I forgot to highlight it. I'm gonna go watch the moth tutorial. That was good. That was good. What's up, dude? I've never seen that one before. What's up, FB? Slacking at work, the usual. Oh yeah. I mean, come on. Do you actually do any work back in the bakery? Let's be honest. I'm just kidding. You gotta, you know, hide from your creepers in the freezer. It's a tough day at work. Go a bottle and 8 bombs. Alright, so generally, you want to kill enemies and escape in hopes that you get a bomb drop. Since I got 8 bomb drop right off the bat, I don't have to worry about it too much, but it's usually better to kill enemies in hopes that you don't have to make a second trip to the end of the sewer. What's up, Jonas? Yeah, she hides all her creepers in the freezer. That's how she gets rid of them. All chests and escape. They're all pretty much on the way, except for the last 3. Generally, you want to keep track of the map. Because if you don't get the map in any of the chests leading up to the sanctuary, then you know that that one's the map and you can skip it. But for the purposes of this run, I have to get it no matter what. Calling 2 missed locations. I only missed 1 last time, as far as I know. So the one thing that's weird is that the other includes loose keys and stuff like that that are not required in Randomizer. This Pens game is like watching an actual assault in progress. I'm assuming it's 6-0 Penguins. Fuck. Alright, everything's fine. Your boss is a sofa. Holy shit, Casey. Man. Yo, what's up, Copter? Alright. Nothing too crazy in Escape. Yo, money, hell yeah. Alright, you need a lot of bombs early, so... Yo, Fire Rod. And more money. Fire Rod's pretty cool. It's an item that's almost always required. Alright. So early game, there's usually pretty generic route. You also want money early, just in case you have to buy bombs or something like that. Pull the tree, see what comes out, and then check Lumberjack. Also, notice that I killed that bush enemy just so I get one more kill on my counter, so that when I pull the tree in the forest, it gives me a different item than the one that I just pulled there. I have to get this. Yeah, I did Kaiser Player. Long time ago. Moon Pearl. Moon Pearl's pretty good. Alright, so now we pull this tree again. We got green rupees. Alright, so we're getting vanilla tree pulls so far. Yeah, I'm gonna kill Aga if I don't have to. Alright, so for the bomb and escape, including the bomb wall in escape, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bombs to get all of the early game bomb wall stuff. What's up?
So, you wanna go get food soon? Did you just start Rando?
Yeah, like 8 minutes ago.
I just finished with bingo.
Oh, nice.
Got
How'd it go?
I got second.
That seemed quicker than usual.
It was about the same as last week.
Okay.
A drummer beat me by 5 minutes. We were doing the same row, but
a drummer is good, just good.
Yeah, well, he's just good, and the last thing we both had to do was major test of strength, which is bullshit.
Dude, what's wrong with major test of strength?
Major test of strength was fine until you had to hunt across the entire map to find weapons because you die in one hit.
Nah, dude, it's fine.
Like, holy moly. I had to run into Hyrule Castle and spend like 20 minutes in Hyrule Castle gathering weapons just to even have enough damage to kill it.
Yeah, I guess they do have a lot of health.
That's the big thing, is this the health.
I mean, there's a shitload of good weapons in Hyrule Castle.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a great crossblade and then
load up on bomb arrows.
Yeah, I had a ton of bomb arrows too, that was really nice. And ice arrows, so that I could like freeze him during his laser attack.
Yeah, we got the book. Probably, this is 100%.
Oh.
Just because people asked me to do 100% one so they could see like where all the chests were and how to like do dungeons properly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I forgot to highlight it.
Nice.
So I'm doing it again.
Nice.
Wow.
Wow.
Our sick kid gave me a bottle.
Sick.
So I'm doing it again, and then remembering to highlight it.
Nice. Don't forget to highlight it.
But you go at like 7 probably. Yeah.
I'm hungry. I might just go.
You can just go. And
Yeah,
then
because
can
I
go
also
later.
have to actually take my medicine. And I need food for that.
It's like it's only downstairs or something.
Yeah.
Alright. So got the book. Highlight heart pieces. I have so many hearts. How many heart pieces do I have? I've gotten 4. That's a good question, Timon. Yeah, so normally instead of actually coming up here right off the bat, I'll check to see what's there. I'll check to see what's there so I don't have to, you know, actually do the maze if I don't have to. Yeah, I'm just kind of like playing through normally. And then I'm still gonna get everything. I'm not like routing it for the purpose of collecting everything. I'm still gonna route it like I'm doing a normal randomizer. I'm just gonna full clear all the dungeons. Alright, so if you have the hookshot of the mirror, you can do this little sequence in one trip instead of 2 by either getting rid of or hookshotting through the middle block. With Isaiah Thomas out, a lot. Yo, Master Sword. I'm still like, I don't know. Wizards couldn't play consistently at Boston. And that's the only reason they lost that series. They outplayed Boston in pretty much every game, except for one, which was really bad. I guess Game 7 was actually close, and Game 6 was actually close for the most part, but... But, yeah, I don't know. Wizards are showing good signs. They were both really bad, but I would go with Caps for sure. Okay, so my general route is do the dam, do the Moldorm Cave, come up here, check Ice Rod Cave, and then go down and do Fake Flippers, so that I can see what the like Hylia Ledge item is. And get the hobo item. Oh yeah, the Wizards would have put up a much better fight against Cleveland. Like, the Celtics are a one-man show, essentially. And Cleveland can stop that. Like, the Celtics didn't have consistent other point producers, other just like all-around threats. How do I set up 1 pixel from screen transition? Like, with how many times I've done it, I just kind of like know. But you can try to like sword buffer it if you want, which is just like tap your D-pad and then right after you tap your D-pad, slash your sword to try to move 1 pixel. Okay, so let's take a look at our map. 4, 3, and 2. I don't have the bow yet, so we're gonna go to Death Mountain. We got the glove. We're gonna go to Death Mountain. Oh yeah, I'm not saying the Celtics are gonna be bad, but they just don't have the tools now to beat Cleveland. It's 7-0 now. Jesus. Yo, red shield. Bombs. And heart piece. Okay. So I'll also go in there and check what that item is before actually going to get it, because it's a little time consuming. All the time. Probably better to save and quit here, since I'm just going straight. I have one more heart piece. Yeah, it's pretty uncommon, obviously. If you're talking about a key item. If you're talking about, like, anything, like heart pieces, rupees, things like that. Okay, so... check here. Yo, we got boots. I'm also not gonna hover in this rando just so I can show bomb jumps and stuff like that. Nice. Nice bonk. Alright, we got another heart piece, bow, Titan's mitts. Nice. Let's try that again. Okay. There we go. So you want your shadow, like the edge of the shadow, to line up with the edge of like the little ridges that are on the border of the hole, and then you just walk down pretty close to the corner. Alright, there's a bottle up there. Now we're gonna do Spiral Cave, and then we're gonna go do Eastern. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, B-Barbs. Yeah, and we got a shovel. Alright, so we're gonna go check shovel location before I do Eastern. I'm also gonna go get the library item before Eastern. I could have done Hookshot Cave, actually. Yeah, so that would have been the best choice there, but it's not a huge deal. Because I got Titan's Mitts in that cave and I already have Moon Pearl, I could have done Hookshot Cave. But, oh well. Nice, fetch quest for fetch quests. Cool, cool, cool. So... I'm not Kelsey. Yeah, library was air upgrade. Why no hover? Because this is to be more of like a guide for people who want to learn how to do things, you know, properly, I guess, and most people can't hover. So the purpose of this is to be more of a guide used by others, not for like me to do this quickly. Excuse me. Just teach them how to hover. Yeah, so a big thing about Randomizer is just being able to route on the fly. Like, you know, being able to quickly recognize, you know, you getting an item and what that opens up for you. Like, right there. Like, me getting Titan's Mitts on Death Mountain there meant I could check Hookshot Cave as well, since I already have Moon Pearl. Would have saved me a little bit of time. It's not a huge time saver, because it's pretty quick to get back there. It would have saved me, like, I don't know, 35 seconds or so. Alright, so with Hookshot, you can actually come down this way. If you don't have Hookshot, you go through the upper door over here, and then lift up the middle pot to hit the switch. But with Hookshot, you can just Hookshot to that chest, easy peasy. It is FB. I got it first try. I got it first try since. Alright, since we got the big key, I can come down here. If you have boots, or... yeah, if you have boots, you can spin speed, or you can also hook speed off of those stairs. Shops are not randomized, Lomi. Pretty sure I was seeing double pixels. Alright, there's 2 hearts in these pots. So up next is the what we call the big key trick. Damage boost off of this Popo. Pick up the pot. And you're good to go. You can also just stand directly above the anti-fairies and walk down into them. The staircase will stop your knockback as well. So whichever is easier for you. Yeah, I'll try to find the lamp before I do dark rooms. Yeah, this game's pretty difficult. I need arrows, I just realized, so... There's a couple... With boots, you can dash and dash. I like to play it risky and make that dash. Hope for good RNG. Make sure you have 18 arrows when you go into this fight to do it ideally. I'll do an easier strat, I guess. Coming up here. Shoot 5. I miscounted. Alright. That's a fast and relatively easy way to do this fight quickly. As long as you can count to 18. Okay, let's go back to Death Mountain. How do I shoot arrows so fast consistently? You just have to time the button press. So essentially, you know, one arrow can be on the screen at the same time. And it'll shoot a second arrow once the first arrow hits anything. So I will time my... And there's also a little bit of, like, there's a pull animation that Link does before the arrow actually shoots. So right before the arrow is supposed to hit something, I will press Y again. So that the pull animation happens just before the arrow hits, and by the time the pull animation is done, the arrow has already hit something, so it shoots another arrow. But yeah, mashing the Y button is not good for arrows, for shooting them quickly or consistently. Alright, here's a little trick. You push this block up, you stand not on the edge of the wall, but you stand just to the left of it, and you can hook shot to the other block and go right through. Easy peasy. Alright, while we're in the Dark World, I'm going to take a look at my map. Yeah, we got powder. I also keep a notepad document open that I write down certain key things. So like here, I'll write down what the pendants are, and I'll also note that Misery Mire is the green pendant. Swamp Palace and Palace of Darkness, and then 5 and 6 are Thieves Town and Ice Palace. I'll do it a little more quickly than that, but you know. So because I know that Turtle Rock is a crystal, I need to know what the medallion is. Also write that down if I don't feel like, you know, actually trying to remember it, if I have time. There's a heart. More money. Another heart. Container. Another heart piece. Another container. Alright, so... Oh, God. I need bombs. Hold on. There we go. One more heart container. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't mark any of Eastern, did I? Alright, so mirror here. We can get this nice item over here. Which is another bottle. Alright, so we're out of here. I have a fire source, so I can full clear Hera. So let's go do that. I love the bottle. Am I counting chests? No. Alright, we also have the book, so we can come up here and check, how busy was it down there, Carter? Just kidding. Maybe he hasn't left yet. Have you gone yet? Let me know how busy it is. Alright, so... no, I'm gonna get everything. So, in this dungeon, it's also good to note, like, how many possible junk items there are in each dungeon. That way you can avoid opening chests that you don't necessarily need to open, because you know nothing good can come of them. So right there, that was one. There's 2 junk items in Hera. I already got 1. So the likelihood that I have to go into the basement is pretty low. Every dungeon has its dungeon items. Oh, did I not get the bombs? I'll get them after. No, I can't do tile room because I don't have a small key. Alright, so I got a small key and a map. So if Moldorm drops me an item, then I know that the basement tile room chests can't have anything worth value. But if he doesn't, then I know that the last item is down there. I'm gonna get it either way, but it's just a thing to keep track of, so you don't waste time that you don't have to. Christos one. And if you have sword beams or something like that, you can use them in here to stop yourself on the peg right here, so that you can just kind of chill. Put the controller down. Stretch a little bit. There's a full magic there. Alright, 50 rupees, whatever. Alright, so let's get these bombs that I keep forgetting to get. What's up, let's get hype. How you doing, bud? Okay, so we have the book. When's my next tourney race? Tuesday. Let's go do desert. a lot of the Light World dungeons you have to check pretty much entirely anyways to actually beat them because of how few chests there are. Hera being the only one that you... Like, the big key can only be in 3 different spots, so you don't really have to check that much of it, and all the upstairs you can just skip if you don't need anything else. But the other ones you have to, you know, search for the boss key, which could lead to, you know, looking through a lot of it. Nice big key. Okay, so if that's not a small key, then I go left here. And I'll check this. There's the small key. Mothula, or Skullwood, Swamp Palace, Ice Palace. You don't need the big key in. What's up, Slouch? How you doing? Yo, half magic. So in each seed, there's either half magic or quarter magic. There's never both. Alright, and get the ledge item down here, and then after I do desert, I'm gonna go get the Agana item, art piece. Okay. Quarter magic is coded into the game, but it was never used. Okay. No, the limit was added separate. Art piece. Dude, I'm doing the same thing later, FB. Alright, so now we're pretty much done with the Light World stuff that I want to do now. So we're going to... Well, we're going to check Agana first, and then we're going to go to the Dark World. Start clearing some of that stuff out. I've learned this useless shit. Okay, so we're gonna enter through the we're gonna enter through the Kakariko Orb. Before I do that, I'm gonna come over here and do King's Tomb. I don't look into it, I just ask you stuff. Yo. Nice flute. That was actually pretty good. I can unlock the flute while I'm in Kakariko. I don't want to do Zora yet because I don't have flippers. I'd like to only go there when I can make one full trip. And at the very least, if I don't have flippers, at least save it until I can also check Catfish and all the other stuff on the way. So I have 11 hearts. So yeah, that's right. 8 heart pieces. 8 extra hearts. To get to Ice Rod Cave rather than bombs? Nope. It is only blocked by bombs. I feel like I'm being psychoanalyzed. So right now we have the ability to full clear Skullwoods. Thieves Town, we can check everything but one chest, because one chest requires the hammer. So you can go in there, but if that one chest requires, or if the one chest that's blocked is an item, then that'll be in the back of your mind as to maybe it's a key item. So we're not going to do that yet. We're going to check a bunch of the overworld to start. Oops. So we got Lamp, so I can actually naturally go into all of the... I can go into Palace of Darkness, Misery Mire, Turtle Rock, without having to do any Dark Rooms. Doing Dark Rooms is never required, although learning how to do Dark Rooms will make it so that, you know, you need one less item to actually beat the game. So it's pretty useful once you start getting better at the randomizers to learn how to do the Dark Rooms. Anything to pretty much take an item off of your I need to get this to beat the game list. Like Silver Arrows or Gold Sword to beat Ganon. If you can learn how to fight Ganon with just the Tempered Sword, that takes a couple items off that list. Yeah, we're rich as frick. Alright. So I did Digging Game first because you can't do the Digging Game with a follower, and since I'm going to be doing the Smith sequence right now, I'm going to take, and I haven't like explored any of the rest of Dark World yet, I'm going to take the Smith, and why am I walking? I'm going to take the Smith here, and then walk the purple chest to the old man that's next to Swamp area.
There was literally no one there.
Wow. Yo, hammer. Dude, they gave me a hammer and they used the hammer on the reg. Alright, so we're gonna do this first before we do purple chest because of that. In the original game, the dark rooms are dark if you don't have a lamp. Yes. No one at Moe's. Yo, Mirror Shield. Yeah, you would never experience it normally. But with glitches and stuff, you can get into dark rooms and they're just completely pitch black. That I just tried to powder dash. Yes, Flowerface. There are 2 maps in the game. There's the overworld map and the underworld map, which is all dungeons, and most of the caves. Well, yeah, they're layered, but they're all on one map, is what he meant to say. Yo, Sakura with the 51 viewer host. I appreciate it a lot. Hope your stream went well. Yo, what's up, Patty? Alright, so yeah, you can see walking this, I got to check the Sacred Grove Mirror Heart Piece. I can check Stumpy. I can walk down here, and then do the purple chest guy. Yeah, you could just go straight to the Triforce if you want to. Wow. The clock sprite that is used in the timed randomizers is actually built into the game but never used. Yo, what's up, Patrick? How are you doing, my friend? The clock sprite. How much time a bonk wastes is pretty situational, Watusa. Depends upon like what the bonk does to you and what you're trying to do. Probably wastes a little over a second. Excuse me. Alright, so here's Hype Cave. It's probably gonna be not very hype. Cape is pretty good though. Because it takes a half a second to charge a dash. So it's probably just a little over a second. I looked at this already, I'm stupid. Alright, so now that we have a hammer, I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna check Pyramid. I'm gonna do Catfish and then Zora. Red Rupee. Explain Hammer Dash. Hammer dashing is essentially, it's a Japanese 1.0 only glitch. Where you press the dash button and the hammer button at the same time. Pretty simple. Yeah, this is fine. So I'm gonna do Catfish first. I'm also gonna mirror here. What's up, Hugs? Nice bonk. Nice bonk into an explosion. Yo, Patty Rose for chumps. Tell him. Tell him. Yikes, I didn't want to pick up that bush at all. It's going pretty good, Kinos. How about yourself? I have 2 heart pieces. So heart container there, so I'm gonna have to come back here. If Zor doesn't give me flippers, I'll have to come back here and get the heart container later. Which is a little unfortunate. That's good. Sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is relax. And it's a heart. So we're gonna save and quit. And we're gonna check a couple things, then we're gonna go do Thievestown and Skullwoods. What did I forget? I don't have flippers. I can't get it yet. Oh. I could just clip to it, but that would kind of ruin the point of this little guide. Although people know it's there, like they know how to get there, hopefully. Oops. Is this my first 100% rando? No, I've done one more, but I forgot to highlight it. Just rewrite the game's code on the fly. You can clip to it though, Patty, like for real. What did I get in that chest? I wasn't paying attention. Not the one, not the big key chest, the other one. The map, I think. Oh, I got armor. That's what it was. What? Oh, I clicked on Aghanim. I'm really bad at clicking on things quickly. There we go. That's unfortunate. What's up, Lana? That single arrow, though. Ooh. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I hope not. I played some Super Metroid ROM hacks. I beat Goddess of Link to the Past, Goddess of Wisdom. I played through Parallel Worlds but never beat it. And I also played, beat, and speedran for a little bit Conker's Hyrule Tale. Now, Masochist doesn't change what's under pots. And then I am going to play Secrets of the Past pretty soon. Eh. Secrets of the Past is one that Scudge made. Is IQ Hack actually functional with SD to SNES? Because the other one wasn't. I have no interest in playing on emulator. Alright, full clear Thieves Town. And Thieves Town was number 5. Puzz unlocked it. Nice. Because that made me not want to play IQ Hack at all. Oh snap. Do I golf? I have golfed before. But I haven't golfed in a while. Thank you very much for the 69-bits hugs, I appreciate it. I used to golf every Friday during the summers in high school. Yeah, I'm playing Randomizer on console. That's not gonna load up. Oh, whoa, console. Okay, so now we're gonna check Bumper Cave, and then... What's up, Card Weaver? Bumper Cave, and then go to Skullwoods. I am a purist. I'm playing with an SD to SNES Ysidril, which allows me to play with ROMs on my cartridge. 100% all natural hot land of beef. That's me. Alright, so for Skullwoods clear, the most optimal entrance to enter is the far left hole. Then after this dungeon, I can actually check Pedestal as well, see if there's anything there. So I'm going to open these two chests. If there's a small key in either of these first two chests, then I can just... It's fastest to go through this key door here. Because the other chest that's down below is guaranteed to be a small key. But since I'm doing all chests, I'm going to go get that one anyways. But yeah, so because I got a small key from that one chest, it would have been faster for me to just go through that other locked door. Optimal hole entry. This stream has it all. Alright, we got the big key, so we're gonna bomb jump. You place the bomb down, dash to the left. Since the door is open, you don't want to dash through the door. And then you can bonk right back across. Alright, if you have Cane of Samaria, you can just put the block on that switch, but we do not. Oh, please. Pull the thing. Okay, so you can actually lift up a pot right here if you just walk up against the right wall there and just press A while you're facing upwards at some point. I got bunnied. You can pick up that pot and just walk right. Alright, so Mothula's gonna have nothing important. Excuse me. That was pretty close. Pretty close. Okay. Almost. Well, the hand cycle was different than it normally is because I did the other thing first. Can't believe Patty's typing like Donald Trump talks right now. It's unbelievable. I guess like Trump tweets. Embarrassing. Donald Trump tweets are pretty good. I like them a lot. Just couch cash. Okay, so Ice Palace is a crystal dungeon. We can fully... I don't have flippers yet, so we're not going to do that. What do I want to do? Can't do Swamp. Let's do Pod. Pod is a... all we have left is Ice and Turtle Rock. So, Panda Dungeons are this and Mire. I could check Spike Cave. Bow and Mirror and Pendant Ice Palace? Hell yeah. Shut up, Patty. Yo, Jimmy with the 8 months in a row. Thank you for the Canadian Sport, bud. Hope you're doing well. Hey. What if what's the hammer, Rafa? Oh yeah, they're all pretty straightforward text. Alright, so if you get a small key in that chest, the best way to do this dungeon is to come this way. That way you can get this upstairs chest, and then use the teleporter. I don't actually know. I've never gotten Bombos. You just have to know that Bombos is the fire coin and Ether's the ice coin. I know that Quake says it's off the Richter scale. Yeah, it's not specifically Master Sword anymore because it's progressive. If you did an older version, it would probably say Master Sword, but I don't know if... I'm not entirely sure, actually. I like that strat, throwing the bomb down and then just falling in the hole. Kane. Very, very low K6. Flippers. We found him, so we can do swamp and ice now. Nice. Please. Yeah, progressive gloves are the big... Wow, the bomb didn't blow it up. Progressive gloves changed a lot because you need to find both glove upgrades. Here. I have 14 hearts now. So I have one more heart container. What's up, Rashka? Thanks for the good luck. Alright. There's health there that you can get. You can also put the King of Samaria block on this switch if you have it. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was going to press or not. Progressive rods. No, they're not, Kelsey. Well, they're interchangeable, Apex. You can select them both with the Y button. And they both have different uses. People have preferences, things like that, but like you wouldn't ever want to downgrade the mail that you're using. So that's the reason why those are progressive. They don't want to have like wasted items in the randomizer. Like once you got red mail, blue mail would be pointless. Once you got gold sword, master sword, and tempered sword would be pointless items. Same thing with gloves and mitts. So yeah, that's the reasoning behind that. Alright, now let's do Ice Palace. I don't think Standard will ever get too much crazier than what it is now. I don't need this. But there are already variations coming out, like the entrance randomizer and the enemy randomizer. I don't mind the red boomerang too much. It is a little laggy in certain places, but the big places that use the boomerang are in Gaina's Tower, and just knowing how to do those rooms with the red boomerang and the blue boomerang solves that issue. Oh god. Vicky. Alright, so Ice Palace has 3 different possible routes you can do. It has the get a small key from that first chest route. It has a get a small key from the second chest route, and then the didn't get a small key from either chest route. So, if you got a small key in the first chest, I went 1 pixel too far down. Nice. That was unfortunate. Okay, so if you got a key in the first chest, after this room down here, you'll do a cool strat here. Okay, if you got a small key in the first chest, you'll go to the right here. But we didn't, so we're going to be going left first. Now, if we get a small key in this chest, we'll go back up and go through the key door. Which we did not. So, third route is bomb jump. I fell in. That's not good. I did get the big key though, right? Okay, so we can salvage this. So ideally you bomb jump across that gap, which I'm going to go back up and show how to do that bomb jump anyways, because it's pretty important to know. If you don't do the Ice Palace bomb jump, then you kind of have to go this way. But alright, so hold on. We're gonna show this bomb jump off real quick. Okay. So let's try this again. Place the bomb, move Link up just a little bit, and that's it. Alright, that's how you do the bomb jump. Yeah, you can only bomb jump left to right. You can't bomb jump right to left, I don't think. Not entirely sure, but there's never a reason where you would ever want to bomb jump right to left. So there wasn't really a point in me attempting to show it. Yeah, I don't think you can place a bomb like in the doorway. Alright, so with this specific routing, I would have bomb jumped across and gone up to this area like I did, and then you also want to save that chest for on the way out, because if you get it first, then you have to walk across these spikes to get back to that staircase. Okay, so then you use the key over here, you drop north up here, and then you'd come down here. You would go through this lower door to get that one chest I got already. Please! And then you'd come up here and just fall down. And then, so you'd still need to get big chests, and with hookshot, you can just easy peasy. Without hookshot, you have to bomb the left floor in that upper room, but you shouldn't really come into this dungeon without the hookshot. Because if you don't get an early small key, you need the hookshot to get across that one gap. Easy peasy. Okay, so the last crystal we have is Turok, but but I can't do that yet because we still need Ice Rod. So we're still looking. I'm gonna do Fat Fairy. So Fat Fairy, you need to have crystals 5 and 6 for this bomb to appear. I'm not gonna do the dumb bomb glitch. I'm just gonna do it normally. I haven't killed Aghanim yet, so I'm going to. You have to walk around if you haven't killed Aghanim. I can show you how to dash. After taking damage or after hookshotting, there's a small window where you can dash, as you can see. And then I can also. And there, I was a little late, so I did not dash. I like to do one here. The hammer dash, and then damage there, to dash up there, change to the hook shot here, and dash up there. I don't usually bother with one there because it's a little finicky. The way the enemies move there is weird, and their positioning is usually pretty weird. Cane of Samaria. So that's good. Alright, so we're still looking for Ice Rod. So at this point, I'm gonna check Cane of Burn a Cave. And then I'll do Swamp. Alright, nothing there. We're out here. I'm not going to explain Anti-Fairy Skip because it's really hard. What's up, Pipers? And Ben Teasy, welcome, welcome. Okay. I also still need Quake. I don't have any medallions. You know what place I forgot? I haven't checked the Mire area at all. So that's pretty unfortunate. I wanted to check that a long time ago. Especially if Mire is also a crystal, you want to know what medallions you need as soon as possible, because that way you know what medallions you need. Being able to know what items you need for go mode is really important. Yo, nice Thronus, that's pretty sick. A lot of people that do the randomizer probably don't even know about the Discord, honestly. And the Discord is pretty active. Somebody did. There were a bunch of people doing it at RPG on a break, yeah. Nice big key. Okay, so if we have hookshot in here, it's a little faster to unlock this door. I was stuck or something. Hit that switch and then go down this way. It saves a couple screen transitions plus having to walk in water. You just have to make sure to not drown this key, because that's bad. associate with the RL toxicity. Have I ever accidentally softlocked during a rando? What do you mean? Like, have I ever drowned a key? Yes. Alright, Quake. So there's one item that we needed. So all we're looking for is Ice Rod and we're good to go. Yeah, you have to leave Swamp Palace and go one screen to the right or left, and then go back. And that'll undrain Swamp, so you'll have to mirror back to the light world. And then you also have to redrain everything in Swamp. Well, I was drowning myself in liquor. That is very true. Some people also, if they don't get big key early, they will choose to come up, if they have hookshot already, they'll choose to come up here first because there's more possible chests that the big key can have. Pretty much just trying to avoid west side, or east side. East side? West side. West side Swamp. Because it's long and slow. For 2 chests. 50 and 70. Ice Rod. Alright, so Swamp had everything we needed. Ooh. Okay, so we can go to Turtle now, but I'm gonna finish up everything else that I have to check before then. So I need to check everything that's here, which is the 3 chests. That's Bombos. I can't even do that. I'm gonna have to come back to Misery Mire. Thank God. Thank God. Imagine if I needed to get Bombos in Ganon's Tower or something. The heart container near Zora? What? Did I not get it? The damn heart container? Oh, never mind. Yeah, the Zora's the main heart container. That's what you meant. Okay. Sorry, I thought you meant the the damn item. I don't know how many heart pieces I have. I got another 4. So I have 20. you, Toa. How is chat playing the game for me? Tired and I have a migraine? Dang, that sucks, dude. Migraines blow. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Start 9. Goodness. I missed the chest. You did Meyer in the Dark yesterday for the first time? Hell yeah. Meyer's a little tricky. Alright, so I'm gonna do the getting every chest full clear route. Some people have different opinions on what the best route to do is if you're still looking for items in here. But I'm just gonna do the old-fashioned NMG route. Okay. Oh, we did Swamp. So this is our last dungeon. Before Troll Rock, of course. So what else do I need to check? I need to get the pedestal item. I need to get a Hashirla item. I need to get the Zora's Domain heart container that's there. I think that might be it. And Aghanim. Aghanim and Lumberjack. Yep. I don't have the big key. Yeah, I did Spike Cave. I needed to go left to the main hub room to respawn this bridge. I need to go 2 rooms away for it to respawn. I went back and got I went back and got library. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Aghanim, Lumberjack, Master Sword Pedestal, Sahasrara Azora. And then Turtle Rock, Mimic Cave, Ganon's Tower. Alright, so with no silver arrows and no sword upgrade, this is going to be a little interesting. Right? Yeah. So this right pixel right here does not actually damage you. As far against the wall as you can get, and to turn, to stay on this pixel, you can just dash buffer your turn. That way you're still on the edge of the wall. That's how I did all that shenanigans right there. Okay. So we beat Misery Mire, we got the green pendant. But that should only really be used if you don't have silvers or a better sword. Or if you have a better sword but you don't have... if you don't have, like, the cape or something like that. This room is nice and laggy with blue mail and sword beams and mirror shield. Well, just because there's so many sprites in that room that are loaded at the same time, just adding different colors that aren't normal or bigger sprites. They are blue switches, Iserman. I like my blues a lot. we got Aghanim down. Let's go to Sahasrara. So killing Aghanim actually changes overworld enemies. Yeah, we got Ether. Okay. Get this nice couch cache up here. Alright, so now we need to go. You go to Zora. Save and quit to Sanctuary to get Lumberjack. And then go to Death Mountain. Well, I mean, you have to think about it, like, it's one specific location that can have a key item, but also could have other key items that are required to get to beat those 3 pendant dungeons. So, like, it has to be, you know, a pretty deep-rooted item to be at the pedestal. Like, you'll never find Hammer at pedestal because Hammer... You need Hammer to beat 4 dungeons. And, like, the likelihood that the 3 pendants are none of those 4 dungeons is pretty low. Things like that. Alright, Turtle Rock time. Excuse me. Chris is killing him? Hell yeah. My boy Chris. Doing it to him. Yo, what's up, Jency? What's up, Spud? Okay. So we're missing red boomerang, bow, 4 heart pieces, 3 containers, red mail, and the 2 swords. And bottles? How many bottles do I have? I have 3, so we're missing 1 bottle. Alright, this dungeon, I mean, it's pretty straightforward to check all the chests. You gotta do the same stuff. Pretty much the whole way through. Nice hook shot. Nice hook shot. Alright, without the tempered sword, you can't kill these guys with just 1 spin attack. So, it's pretty safe bet to just use the fire rod. Alright, so big key has to be in the last chest. Normally, you have a pretty good chance of getting the big key early in those first 4 chests. And if the big key is there, and you get it upstairs, you don't need to check this last chest. So essentially, you need to go downstairs. You need 2 small keys and the big key to go downstairs. Yeah, Gency. So that chest right there, if you already have the big key, you don't need to check it. At very worst, or at minimum, you need to just come over here, kill this pokey, get this key, and then leave. And not use the key on this door, because you need small keys for the basement anyways. So it just gives you less possible things to check. But I didn't have it yet, so it was in there, had to check it. Exactly, Gency. I don't think I missed anything this time. I missed 1 chest in a dungeon last time. I missed a chest in Ice Palace. Alright, so to get these guys to move with you while you're holding onto the wall, you just need to double tap this. So like if you tap it once... They usually don't move, but... oh well. It works. Oh, I didn't realize it was on my timer. I apologize. I apologize. What's up, Azazel? What's up, Teichers? I need to set my timer so that it doesn't pick up my mouse. Bug catching net. I end up leaving my cursor on my HUD a lot. So I set that up to not show the cursor, because that would get annoying. That'd be annoying for me. Alright, since this is a little tutorial, I'll show you how to get unstuck from here too. So you pick up the block, throw it downwards, tap up a little bit, tap left, and then you push it not all the way past the chest, but enough so it's partially on the side. You can dash, and then you just have to time the Y press to hit it. Thanks, Patty. In the rare occasion that you do get yourself stuck there, knowing how to get out prevents you having to mirror which is really shitty. Also, if you leave the Pokey room before the normal big key chest, the Pokey that drops the key, and if you don't have magic, then you're actually fucked and you have to mirror. If you have 2 keys leaving the Pokey room, you don't have to check the big chest, but any less than that, the last small key you need could be in the big chest. So it's not really worth a risk to not check it, really. If you're scared about Trinex, you can always bomb this door open, go out, and go back in. That way, if you die to Trinex or run out of magic or something, you will respawn there instead of another point in the dungeon. I messed it up. I'm really sad. Bitch door. Alright, so with the Master Sword, the best way to fight Trinex is with the hammer. Hammer does tempered sword damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait here for the Firehead to come out, Ice Rod him, I'm going to hammer him 3 times, menu back to the Ice Rod, hammer him twice on the second hammer, get a menu to the Fire Rod so that I can heat this Ice Head up if he starts shooting ice platforms. Because that's the last thing I want. Ice platforms. And then hammerheading this guy. Hitting the hammer. Ah, didn't get that last one. No problem. You can kill that one with slashes too. It's a little more risky if you don't have half magic to kill the normal heads with just Master Sword slashes, because it takes a lot. And you can only get a certain amount in before the head turns back to normal. But that last phase with the snake you can kill with the sword normally. You don't have to hammer it if you're not comfortable with it. What's the star on the face cam? That's Team Allegiance. I am sponsored by that esports organization. Yo, thanks, Jesse. This is my Teespring stream shirt. I need to get another one of those pretty soon. I put this one on sale twice and sold over 100 in total. Oh yeah, I wouldn't put this one back up on sale anyways. Twice is enough. I was really hesitant about putting it up another time, but I figured it had been long enough and that my audience had grown enough since that it would have been okay, and it ended up turning out fine. Yeah, we got red mail. Nice. My boy Chris. Just got a 120? Hell yeah. Pretty solid. I don't think I made predictions. Alright, so going upstairs, you need the big key and at least one small key before going upstairs. Lest you leave the ability to finish Ganon's Tower to chance. Which you don't want to do. There's one guaranteed small key upstairs, but other than that... powder, okay. Alright, so there's big key. So I could go up and finish the dungeon now, but we're gonna check the last 8 chests. Nine chests, I guess, down here. Yo, silvers and butter. Okay. I have 2 heart pieces. So I'm missing 2 heart pieces and 1 container. And probably some ammo upgrades. Thinking too much about my HUD. And I didn't menu to Samaria. Good stuff. Alright, so normally you'd save this room for last. Like, if you don't have the big key yet, this would be the last chest you check. This chest is such a time waster. I'm gonna get rid of this idiot just to get rid of him. Alright, so this room, I always like to kill this guy. I'll pick that pot up. Light that one on fire. Do this one. Come down here, get the full magic refill. Fire rod, and we're done. Alright. Doesn't really matter what order you open these chests up in, as long as you open up the top left one last. Alright, and that's the last chest. Wow. Hold on. You got the last heart container, and the last bottle. What? 69 for the pink HUD. Ugh. Thanks for the 69 Gen C, I appreciate it a lot. The pink doesn't chroma key out as well as the black does, believe it or not. Alright, and there's 4 more chests up here. I bonked. Excuse me. Yeah, thanks, Copper Skates. I like to use Fire Rod on that guy just because the Fire Rod on the pot pretty much always kills him, whereas shooting an arrow downwards doesn't necessarily always kill him unless he stops right there. That was close. If you need hearts or magic or arrows, there's all 3 of them in here. You could try and hover in the lag that Moldon causes when you kill him. That could be interesting. Then I have to kill him again if I fall though. Alright, so here's the guaranteed small key. There was one in the chest up here, so it wouldn't have been that terrible, but you never want to leave that to chance. Hell yeah, you could see the lag as I was trying to hover. That was good stuff. I said no hovering, but if you can't figure out that you have to hookshot across that gap, then you probably shouldn't do it. I almost beat the chest, yeah. Alright, so Aghanim 2, you generally want to make a right angle between yourself and him. Like, yourself, him, and one of the other holograms. And then once he shoots, you move out of the way and slash towards the real Aghanim. Some patterns don't allow you to do that very well. You know, it's a very hard fight to optimize. So Gold Sword, this fight's pretty easy. 6 slashes per phase. You can get all 6 in before he even moves. Second phase starts when he starts twirling his trident again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can use the hook shot to avoid damage if you want. You can also hook shot the pot. So my general strat for the 4th phase is slash him wherever he teleports, and then I want to wait a little to shoot the first arrow so that the torch goes out while he's teleporting, essentially. So teleported there, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. Shoot, I could have got another one in there, but that's fine. Light both the torches so he stops really low on the screen, and then you should be able to get at least a double. Timing arrows is also very important. Cool. GG. Am I still in the tournament? Yes. Is a quad hit possible? I don't believe so. He starts teleporting pretty much immediately after the third hit. So there's the chest counter and the other counter. The other counter is not going to be full because it also includes random keys that are in pots that I didn't get in, that you don't need to get in Mire and Turtle Rock and Ice Palace. So that probably won't be full, but the chest counter should be completely full. Alright, oh yeah, I'm gonna use the restroom. Hold tight for the credits. What's up? Goodness. Want to get my, like, tuna, you know. Oh, goodness.